Okay, well, it was a great football game. Hats off to our staff. I thought our coaching staff did an incredible job preparing our players this week, and I thought our players did an incredible job preparing. Um, they came back from a 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the morning landing on Sunday, and we got right to it, and we prepared, and we had a triple overtime loss against USC, and we know we're good, and we got to show it today, and we spent the whole week preparing to have our best outing of the year today. I believe we did that against a very good team. Washington State's top 20 in the country, and we went on the road and played our best brand of football. So excited about our offense, excited about our defense, excited about our kicking game, and more importantly, we as a staff are excited about the direction of our program. We know that we're in a spot right now where Arizona football has uh, has gotten to a spot where now we're competing with everybody in the country.
We'll start with Justin.
Jed, what did you like about how your defense was able to play tonight, especially after that first drive?
Well, I like the fact that we held them to 30 yards rushing. I think it was, or 38 yards rushing. They were under 200 yards in, I believe, total or close to it, 230 yards in total offense. I believe they're a top two passing team in the country, or top three prior to this game. I believe they're top 12 passing scoring offense in the country. We held them to 6 points. We took the ball away, I believe, 4 times or 3 times. I know 2 interceptions and at least one fumble recovery, a fourth down stop on their own 36-yard line, a fourth down stop on their own 21-yard line or something. So I liked everything about the way our defense played today.
And then regarding the takeaways, finally being able to get interception, what do you think led to that, and how good did that feel for your defense?
I think, we always say turnovers or takeaways come in bunches. We've dropped a couple this year, and we caught them today, and that was the key. Efi caught one, Takario caught one, and it was fun. It's a full momentum changer, and it's how you score 40 or 50 points in games is when you take the ball away. And when we don't take the ball away, it's very hard to get that many possessions to score that many points. When you do take the ball away, it's a lot easier.
If you have another question, go ahead.
Hey, Coach.
Hey, Mike.
What did you like about the way that Noah managed the game tonight?
Again, I probably could answer that question with everything. I think he was about 80% completion today, 78%, something like that. Threw for over 350 yards. No turnovers. Threw the ball away when the opportunity, when it wasn't there. Took a sack when he had to take a sack, and did a great job of running our offense. And that's what makes these quarterbacks special, is how hard they work to run what's an NFL offense, and the same offense they see on Sundays they get to do here at Arizona.
Jed, we saw a lot from Jonah Coleman today, and the running backs. I believe they scored all the touchdowns today. What did you like about those guys?
Well, Jonah had 3 touchdowns. DJ had a touchdown. Speedy had a touchdown. I think that was what the 5 were, and then we had the 3 field goals maybe or something like that. I can't remember exactly, but I believe that's what it was. And those guys all played great. We hit Jonah on the third play of the game. We hit him on a 70-yard pass or 74-yard pass down to the 1-yard line, and then he was able to get in. We were able to really mix the run and the pass. They were able to be productive catching the ball. They were able to be productive running the ball. And truth be told, as we've said, we've got some really, really good running backs. We also have a guy named Mike Wiley who, similar to Jaden, has been out for the last 3 weeks. So we've done this the last 3 weeks without our starting quarterback, without our starting running back. And I think that people have to realize now that when you come to Arizona, you're going to get developed. They're going to see the depth that we build. They're going to see why we play freshmen. And that's because freshmen wind up turning into sophomores and be able to make huge impacts in our program when the game of football happens, which injuries do occur.
Cougars came in struggling running the ball, and you were able to, like you said, hold them to about 30 yards. Was that a point of like if you knew you could stop the run, it made them more one-dimensional?
Yeah, I think the goal always is to become one-dimensional, to make a defense, make an offense one-dimensional. That's the goal. We felt as if we had a really good plan for their running game, and if we could do that, and then know that they were going to have to throw the ball to beat us, that then allows you to put together the type of plan that you want to have, and gives you some chances to blitz, gives you some chances to play different coverages, gives you some chances to intercept the football, and so it started with trying to give them no real space in the running game.
Okay, back to the phone.
Jim, when did you make the decision for Noah to start today? How close was it?
When I saw that Jaden wouldn't be able to protect himself in the pocket.
Okay. And then you guys kind of changed things up on defense today by adding Jeremy Mercier, and on the broadcast they called it the Arizona flex defense. What did you see out of that defense and how Jeremy was able to really put pressure on the quarterback?
Yeah, we went back to our roots a little bit. When Desert Swarm was Desert Swarm, and we had Coach Akina and put in a little bit of the flex defense this week with Coach Nansen, and we thought it was going to be a great little add to what we've been doing, and continue to get as many defensive linemen in the game as possible has kind of been really what we've been doing, and that's continued.
Coach, before tonight, the passing attack was very, Team Mac and Cowan centric. You got Montana Lamonius Craig more involved in the passing game. You also got Speedy Luke involved in the offense. Was that a conscious effort to try to kind of spread it out a little bit, or was that just kind of what Noah was seeing out there?
I think it was really based upon the way these guys are practicing, Michael, that they're practicing at such a high level, and it's tough to just see one or two guys when you got 5 or 6 guys that are playing all at a really good level at practice every single day. So to be able to get Jonah and Speedy and DJ all involved, to be able to get in the passing game specifically, and then a lot of it is checking the ball down, or I think Jonah we put a play in for in the third play of the game, but he's got such elite hands that very similar to Mike Wiley in that regard. And then Speedy caught a couple checkdowns, which were great. And then Montana had I think he had the most amount of catches he's had since he's been here with 5. But that really came from just the way the coverages were spun towards T-Mac. Or, I don't really a lot of it were they bracketed Jacob a lot. So there was a lot of zone coverages there on the Jacob side. So we weren't really able to get him the ball down the field. We tried one time on a corner route. But so the other guys had to step up, and Noah did a great job distributing the ball and got Tanner down the sideline one time, and that was good too.
We have time for one more question.
You said after just about every game, quote, we're a really good team, but some of those games were close losses. What can a game like tonight do for the program moving forward?
Well, I mean, I think Oregon would say they're a really good team, even though they had a close loss against Washington. I don't know. I think that we are a really good team. And, yeah, it was a close win against Stanford, who went ahead and just beat Colorado on the road last night. It was a close loss again in triple overtime to USC, or a 1-touchdown game against Washington, or an overtime game against Mississippi State on the road. But our team believes that they're good. They know they're good. And they can't just always hear it from me or from our staff. So what sometimes you have to do is you have to put it all together. And we put it all together last week. We missed on a play. We missed on another play. Maybe there was 4 or 5 plays in the course of the game that we would say, wow, that would change the outcome of the USC game. I'm sure Lincoln could say the same thing on his side. So the fact of the matter is we didn't win that one, but we knew we were right there. We knew we were right there against Washington. So that's 2 top 10 teams. And then we went ahead here and on the road against the top 20 team and won by 38 points. So I think that's kind of what tells us that we're pretty good.